Did you know that Indonesia, a predominantly Muslim country, has over 23 million Christians, a number higher than the entire population of Switzerland? Unbelievable, right? Asia is full of surprises, with Christian populations in some countries surpassing those of well-known European nations. You might be surprised to know that Asia is home to some of the largest Christian communities in the world. In this video, we're diving deep into the 10 Asian countries with the highest number of Christians. We'll explore the size of their Christian communities, where they are located, and how they coexist with other religion in that area. You'll want to watch till end, because some of these countries will absolutely shock you. Number 10, Lebanon. Lebanon, a country known for its rich history and cultural diversity, is home to around 2 million Christians. Now, if you think this is surprising, what if I told you that Lebanon has one of the highest proportions of Christians in the Middle East? That's right. In fact, the Christian population here outnumbers that of many European countries like Finland and Ireland. Christianity in Lebanon has deep roots. It traces back to the 1st century AD, when early Christian communities flourished under Roman rule. The Maronite Church, one of the most prominent Christian sects in Lebanon, was established in the 4th century. Today, Christians make up nearly 40% of the country's population, a significant figure considering the region's predominantly Muslim demographic. But how did Christianity grow and sustain itself here? Despite being a minority, Christians in Lebanon have maintained a strong cultural and political presence. They've played a key role in the country's unique power-sharing system, which ensures representation for various religious communities. However, the journey hasn't been without challenges. Conflicts, like the Lebanese Civil War, strained relationships between Christians and other religious groups. Yet, resilience remains a hallmark of the Christian community. Even in the face of economic crises and political instability, their faith continues to grow. Lebanon's Christian community exemplifies resilience and unity in a region where religious minorities often face discrimination. If you think this number is impressive, wait until you hear about the next country. It might surprise you even more. Number 9, Armenia. Armenia, a landlocked country in the South Caucasus, is often called the world's first Christian nation. Why? Because it officially adopted Christianity as its state religion back in 301 AD. With 2.9 million Christians, accounting for a staggering 97% of the population, Armenia stands out as a beacon of Christian heritage in Asia. The history of Christianity in Armenia is both ancient and remarkable. The Armenian Apostolic Church, one of the oldest Christian institutions, was founded by Saint Gregory the Illuminator. This church remains central to Armenian identity, uniting people through centuries of invasions, wars, and political upheavals. Christianity here isn't just a religion, it's a cornerstone of Armenia's culture. From the breathtaking monasteries like Gegard and Khor-Virap to centuries-old traditions, the faith is deeply woven into the fabric of society. While Armenia enjoys a predominantly Christian population, its history includes challenges. Relations with neighboring nations, some of which are predominantly Muslim, have occasionally been strained. Yet Armenians have remained steadfast in their faith, rebuilding churches and preserving traditions even in the face of adversity. The resilience and unity of the Armenian Christian community are truly inspiring, and while their numbers are significant, the next country on our list offers an even more fascinating look at Christianity in Asia. Number 8, Georgia. Georgia, a country at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, is home to 3.8 million Christians, making up about 87% of the population. Nestled in the Caucasus region, Georgia is not only famous for its picturesque landscapes, but also for its deep Christian heritage. Christianity in Georgia dates back to the 4th century when it was adopted as the state religion. The Georgian Orthodox Church has been a guiding force for centuries, playing a vital role in unifying the nation. Churches like Svetitskovely and Jivari, both UNESCO World Heritage Sites, stand as proud symbols of this long-standing faith. Despite being surrounded by countries with diverse religious backgrounds, Christianity has thrived in Georgia. Over the centuries, Georgians have faced invasions, occupations, and political upheavals, yet their commitment to their faith has never wavered. The Christian community in Georgia enjoys peaceful relations with other religious groups. However, the journey hasn't always been smooth. In recent years, social and political challenges have tested the resilience of the faith. Still, Christianity remains the heart of Georgia's cultural and spiritual identity. Number 7, Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan, the largest landlocked country in the world, is home to approximately 4.8 million Christians, making up about 26% of the population. Located in Central Asia, this predominantly Muslim nation has a significant Christian minority, largely comprised of Russian Orthodox believers. Christianity in Kazakhstan traces back to the times of the Russian Empire and Soviet Union. During the Soviet era, the faith faced immense challenges, with churches being destroyed and religious practices strictly regulated. Despite this, the Christian community remained steadfast, practicing their faith in secrecy and rebuilding their institutions after the fall of the Soviet Union. In modern Kazakhstan, Christians face a mixed environment. While the government officially supports religious tolerance, strict laws on religious practices often make it difficult for smaller Christian groups to register and gather freely. Surveillance, fines, and limitations on missionary activities pose significant challenges to the growth of Christianity. Yet the resilience of the Christian community in Kazakhstan is inspiring. Despite restrictions, they continue to worship, build churches, and celebrate their traditions. Their ability to maintain faith and unity in a predominantly Muslim country speaks volumes about their determination and strength. Number 6. Vietnam. Vietnam, a Southeast Asian nation with a rich cultural heritage, is home to approximately 7 million Christians, making up about 7% of the population. While Christianity is a minority religion in this predominantly Buddhist and atheist country, its followers show remarkable resilience. Christianity in Vietnam began with Catholic missionaries in the 16th century and later expanded with Protestant movements. However, the journey hasn't been easy. Christians in Vietnam have faced persecution, particularly during the communist era. Churches were closed, religious activities were suppressed, and many were imprisoned for practicing their faith. Even today, challenges remain. Vietnam's government maintains strict control over religious activities, requiring state approval for gatherings and church operations. In rural areas, particularly among ethnic minorities, Christians often face discrimination and social ostracism for converting to the faith. Despite these obstacles, Christianity in Vietnam continues to grow. Underground churches thrive, and the Christian community actively participates in social welfare, education, and healthcare initiatives. Their perseverance showcases the strength of faith amid adversity. Number 5. South Korea. South Korea, a nation known for its technological advancements and cultural exports, is also home to a vibrant Christian community of approximately 15 million people, accounting for about 30% of the population. Christianity arrived in Korea during the late 18th century, initially through Catholic missionaries. Later, Protestant movements gained momentum, particularly during the 20th century. Today, South Korea is one of the most Christianized countries in Asia, with its churches playing a central role in society. However, the path hasn't always been smooth. During the Japanese colonial era, Christians faced persecution for resisting cultural assimilation. Later, during the Korean War, many churches were destroyed, and Christians suffered significant losses. Even in modern times, challenges persist. Christians sometimes face social criticism for their perceived dominance in politics and society. Additionally, tensions between Protestant and Catholic groups occasionally create divisions within the community. Despite these challenges, Christianity in South Korea has thrived. The country is home to some of the largest churches in the world, and South Korean missionaries are active globally. The resilience and growth of Christianity here are testaments to the community's faith and determination. Number 4. Indonesia. Indonesia, the world's largest Muslim-majority country, is home to a significant Christian population of around 23 million people, making up nearly 10% of the total population. This figure highlights the strong presence of Christianity in a country where Islam is the dominant religion. Christianity in Indonesia dates back to the arrival of European missionaries in the 16th century. Portuguese and Dutch colonialists played a key role in spreading the faith, particularly in eastern Indonesia, where Christian-majority provinces like Papua and East Nusa Tenggara still exist today. Despite being a minority, Christians in Indonesia have made remarkable contributions to the nation's culture and development. They have established schools, hospitals, and charities that serve people of all faiths. Churches like Jakarta Cathedral and Mando's iconic Christ Blessing statue are symbols of this community's enduring faith. However, challenges remain. In recent years, Indonesia has witnessed rising religious intolerance, including attacks on churches and legal restrictions on worship. Yet, the Christian community continues to grow and thrive, driven by their faith and a strong sense of unity. Their presence in a diverse nation like Indonesia reflects the strength of their beliefs and their determination to contribute positively to society. Number 3. India. India, a country known for its cultural and religious diversity, is home to approximately 30 million Christians, accounting for about 2.3% of the population. While Christianity is a minority religion in India, it holds deep historical roots and a vibrant community. The arrival of Christianity in India is often attributed to St. Thomas, one of Jesus' apostles, who is believed to have brought the faith to Kerala in 52 AD. Over the centuries, Christianity spread across the country, influenced by European missionaries during colonial rule. Today, Indian Christians belong to various denominations, including Catholics, Protestants, and Orthodox communities. Indian Christians have played a significant role in education, healthcare, and social services. Some of the nation's most prestigious institutions, like St. Stephen's College and Christian Medical College, were founded by Christian missionaries. Their contributions to society are widely recognized and appreciated. However, the Christian community in India faces challenges, including occasional social and political pressures. Despite these difficulties, the faith continues to grow, especially among tribal and rural populations, where many find hope and inspiration in its teachings. Number 2, China. China, the world's most populous country, is home to a staggering 68 million Christians, making it one of the largest Christian populations in the world. To put this into perspective, China's Christian population surpasses that of many European countries, including Italy and Spain, which are traditionally seen as strongholds of Christianity. The spread of Christianity in China began in the 7th century with Nestorian missionaries, but it gained significant momentum during the 19th and 20th centuries through Catholic and Protestant efforts. Today, Christianity is one of the fastest-growing religions in China, with underground churches and state-recognized congregations both contributing to this growth. The resilience of Chinese Christians is extraordinary. Despite strict government regulations, including the registration of churches and restrictions on religious activities, their faith continues to flourish. The sense of community among Christians in China is strong, with many gathering in house churches and small groups to worship and support one another. China's Christian community plays a vital role in society, contributing to education, charity, and moral values. Their growth and dedication reflect the power of faith and its ability to inspire people even in the most challenging environments. Number 1, the Philippines. The Philippines, a nation of more than 85 million Christians, is the undeniable leader when it comes to the Christian population in Asia. Christianity is not just a religion here, it's a way of life. With over 92% of the population identifying as Christian, the Philippines is one of the largest Christian majority nations in the world, rivaling even the United States and Brazil in terms of sheer numbers. The story of Christianity in the Philippines began in 1521 with the arrival of Ferdinand Magellan and Spanish missionaries. Over the next few centuries, Catholicism became deeply ingrained in Filipino culture, shaping traditions, festivals, and even the nation's governance. What's truly remarkable is the role of Christianity in uniting this diverse archipelago of over 7,000 islands. It serves as a common thread, bringing people together in faith and community. Filipinos are known for their vibrant religious festivals like Sinulog and Ati-Atihan, which attract millions of devotees and tourists alike. The resilience of Filipino Christians is also worth noting. Despite natural disasters, political upheavals, and economic challenges, their faith remains unwavering. The Philippines is also a global missionary powerhouse, sending thousands of missionaries abroad to spread the message of Christianity. When you consider the Philippines, it's clear that Christianity here isn't just thriving, it's a cornerstone of the nation's identity. Now that you've seen the 10 most Christian countries in Asia, here's something even more intriguing. Did you know that in some of the world's most unlikely places, Christianity is growing faster than ever? I'm talking about 10 major Islamic countries where people are converting to Christianity daily. This isn't just a trend, it's a movement. In that video, we'll explore the countries, the reasons behind these conversions, and the incredible stories of faith and transformation. It's a topic that will not only surprise you, but also inspire you to see the power of faith in action. So if you're curious about how Christianity is spreading in places where it's least expected, don't miss this video. It's packed with valuable insights and stories you won't find anywhere else. Click on it now. You won't regret it. An obstacle away: why Christianity shatters the institution on which all church has relied.